It's part of a continuing series that I'm going to be building called 50K to $1 million a year. And there are more millionaires being made right now than in the history of the planet. There are more people finding a way to use social engineering, social networking, social environment to make money online. That it's phenomenal how many people I'm finding that are going from welfare to $1 million using the techniques that I'm about to show you. So I'm going to show you how to brand yourself. I'm going to show you step by step exactly what it takes. The people who are connected to me at billebert.com will probably get the best feed because you'll be getting a lot of free nuggets. And so connect with me there. Go to billebert.com. Watch the daily broadcast. I'm also going to be doing a couple live events. I'm going to be doing Dallas in 3 weeks from now. I'm going to be doing 4 days in Dallas, and then we're going to be doing another Billings event. We've already started to schedule the Billings event coming up at the end of the month. So looking forward to seeing you guys there. We'll be doing the whole extended version at both of the events, and then we'll have the recordings for you. But I want to actually show you exactly what it takes, both in the mindset and the practical applications, because a lot of people are moving over to this way of affiliate marketing, the way of branding themselves, and the way of building a huge business. So let me start talking to you a little bit about that. Let me show you some of the things. One of the things that everybody understands is that people buy from people that they know, like, and trust. It's so much easier to purchase from a brand, from a person, from something. It's either a company or an individual that is making a tremendous amount of impact on the person's life. So what we want to do is you want to focus on this tier, this multi-tier system. As you start bringing in customers, this is going to be your initial base. This is actually called your connection base. These are people that are connected with you. You're on Facebook or on some other social network. And so this is your connected base. And you actually want to move them up into what we call from connected to active. Now this is a smaller crowd, of course. This is your active crowd. These are people who are starting to like your post or starting to come on a regular basis. They've either subscribed to your channel. And then you get to the next group, which is called your connected. These are people that are connected to you and connected to the community that you're building. So they're starting to react and interact and talk to each other. There's a tremendous amount of connection between each other, and so they start hanging out with people that they know, like, and trust. They're starting to build a community. These are the people that start to buy. These are the people that are easy to sell to. And then there's the raving fan. There's this small group of people that are your rave. These are the people that are actually they'll sell for you for nothing in return. These people are giving and giving and giving back to you. You put a post and they repost it. You put a comment and they like it and they put comments underneath it. These are your raving fans. These people are the ones who are the easiest to promote products and to sell to. These are the people who will go with you no matter where you go. You can join one company, they'll follow you. Join another company, they'll follow you, because it's about relationships. They know, like, and trust you. They love you. They start to become a fan of yours. These are the people that you want to spend your time with. Now, what's interesting about our type of business, most people are spending all their time and energy trying to get this crowd. And you should be trying to get the crowd. Otherwise, you wouldn't actually have a fan base that starts to grow. But your primary focus should be on your raving fans and the connected people. Those are the people. We use the 80-20 rule. 80% of your time should be investing in and caring for and taking care of the people who are connected to you. You want to continue to give these people value. These people are working for you for free in many cases. So you want to actually love and appreciate those people. 80% of your time need to be with that, because a lot of these people are going to fall off. The ones who are just basically connected on a small level, just a basic connection versus a cultural or social connection. This version of connection versus that version of connection are night and day. These people are going to leave in the masses just as they come by the masses. So you don't want to spend too much time. You want to invest in them. You want to spend something every single day helping to invest and grow that part of your market. But that's not your market. Your market are these people up here. You want to take care of those people. So let me give you a couple little nuggets. I'm going to make this teaching a little bit short today. You know, I'm not going to go into a whole 45-minute training, so it's going to be super short, mainly because I'm sending it out to my Periscope crowd and to everybody else. But here's how you do it. I want to give you a couple little nuggets about how to get to the rave crowd. And here's the scenario. The very first thing you want to do as you start building your brand, you want to use a Facebook profile and then eventually a blog. You know, I can teach you how to do all that stuff. If you want some personal mentoring and teach you how to build a blog that works and have a sales funnel and all that stuff, all the technical things are the easiest part of it. So, but what you want to do is you want to start having connected moments. You want to start connecting with people where they have these little nuggets. They have these little pops, these little moments of sizzle where they see and connect with you on a human level. So you want to build a house of moments. In other words, you want to put out enough content out there that is connective or emotional or relational with people. It's not information. It's not just about things. It's not just about IQ. It's about EQ and SQ. It's about making a connection with people. So you want to build a house of moments. Like you're starting to put out posts, and you're putting out memes, and you're putting out blogs. You want to continue to think in the back of your head, I want to connect with human beings on a human level. And we'll talk more and more about that later on. But the next thing you want to do is you want to have unique content. You want to take somebody's, of course we're all learning from each other and there's nothing new under the sun, but you present it in a way that's based on you. You present it in a way that's based on your personality. You present it in a way that's a unique concept. Tell stories. This is how you best make a connection. Tell stories about how you connected with somebody or how somebody connected with somebody. Your stories are going to be unique to you. And so you're going to present it in a unique way. You're going to present it in a unique fashion. Someone like me who talks real fast, I'm from the East Coast, you know, I have a different presentation style. Don't try to be like somebody else. Be unique. Be completely you. And you're going to find a group of people that need to hear from somebody just like you. And then the last of the three is consistency. The only way that you're going to build this business is by giving content on a regular basis. You can lose this crowd. You can lose that crowd faster than anything just by not being consistent. This bottom crowd will leave you, and even some of your raving fans, these people will actually start to trickle off if you don't start giving them daily, I mean consistently. Consistently means every single day something. Invest in your community, invest in your blog, invest in. Now, not every person is going to participate every day, but there's something about that regular email every single day. It starts to be like family. They start to look forward to it, and every once in a while, maybe every 4th or 5th or every 10th email, they're actually going to read it and they're going to participate. But if you go every 20 days, you don't become part of their life. You're not part of their you're not part of their psychology. You're not part of their daily appetite. You're not part of their daily reminder, and you become less valuable to them. Consistency is huge. It's very, very important. One last nugget for you, and then I'm going to let you go. Here's what we're going to do. I want to give you a super cool nugget for you on this thing. I want you to do something on a white piece of paper as you're starting to brand you. I want you to draw a picture of your audience. When you're talking, when you're thinking, when you're presenting, don't try to be everything to every person. Try to find out who your audience is. Who is it that you're trying to reach? What's the #1 crowd that you're trying to reach? And so I was drawing my audience this morning. It's this crowd right here. Here's a little picture. Just draw an ugly little picture of who your audience is. And this is my crowd. The guy who wants to be on the podium. The guy who wants the gold star. I want these people, the people who want to win, the people who want to achieve great things. I want that crowd. And so if that's who you're presenting to, that's who you're going to draw. You have to start thinking, who is it? Now, there's nothing wrong with that not being your crowd. You might want someone who wants to grow incrementally, who wants to change very slowly, who wants to start taking a little bit at a time. You might want the health and nutritional crowd. You might want the exercise crowd. You might want the, oh, I feel bad because I was beat up as a little kid crowd. Figure out who it is that you're trying to reach. There's a unique crowd that you have a resonance with, that you feel like you want to reach. Draw it on a picture and start seeing that on a regular basis. This is my gold star. These are the people that I want to reach. I want gold star people. Now, you're going to reach a lot of other people as you do that. You're going to reach people at all different levels that don't necessarily fit your unique crowd. But what you want to do is you want to try and have a focus in your brain so that your message isn't all over the place. Your brand needs to be clear. It needs to be succinct. It needs to be specific. So the way that you can do that is to draw your crowd on a piece of paper. And there's something about that visual image that will actually help you to communicate better, to be crystal clear. And here's the last thing. One last thing. I said I was only going to do one. I'm going to give you another nugget. Last thing is weave you into your story. As you're branding yourself, as you're branding your message and your story, one little thing that you want to do is start letting people know that you're a human being. Let them connect with you on a one-on-one level. Tell them your favorite story with your grandchildren. Tell them that you like to go fishing. Tell them what your favorite movie is. You know, these little tiny things about you what's interesting is you're going to find as you start posting things on your professional blog, you're going to get more likes and more comments about the anniversary dinner you took out with your spouse, or you going over and walking your daughter down the aisle, or you hanging out with your grandchild. It's interesting that you'll probably get 20 or 30% more clicks and likes on the personal stuff than you do on the business stuff, because people want to connect with people. They don't want to connect with a book. They don't want to connect with information. They want to connect with human beings. So as you're telling your story, don't make it all about you. It's not about you and your successes, but weave in the personality and who you are and what you love. And you're going to connect with people more often if you tell little tiny pieces, little tiny bits of your story. So every once in a while, do a personal periscope. Do a periscope that's just about you going out fishing or hanging out in your backyard or sharing your favorite cup of coffee or where do you like to go. You know, that kind of stuff is amazingly connective, and that's going to help your fan base move up over to ravers. So hope you enjoyed today's training. Hope you'll connect with me and get the rest of it. Like I said, I got about 4 or 5 hours of this stuff to help you with every single detail on how to brand you, how to become the best you that anybody's ever seen. So stay connected. Love you guys.